everybody, and welcome back to the D6 Let's Play Roleplay. I'm your host, Duhad. This is Kit. He's also Colonel the Frog.
Yo.
And there's Belil. She's also Belil.
Hi.
And Zombie Cam.
Hello, everyone.
Let's do
He's
this.
also Belil.
Yeah, he's also Belil. All right, let's do this thing.
All right. So when last we left our group of heroes, the two childrens were going to go ahead and get some investigation done and try and find out from the local street kids if there's any information on this group of Darksiders who have just been making things absolutely horrible for everyone involved.
Yeah, just can't imagine.
So, do you have a plan?
Well, I'm going to follow these kiddos and protect them. Protect them.
been so
Hopefully
long
not
since
right
I last
behind
seen
them.
Of course
I
not.
believe that the plan was go to, or Talbane would drop us off near the sort of lower class, the slums, and we would begin searching out for some of the orphan children that live on the streets.
Yeah, Demi would fit in.
Well, you are dropping off wherever you particularly want to start.
Oh,
Unless it's the red light district, I don't think Talbane's going to let you go there.
Okay, so is there anything worse than the red light district?
Well, there is Gangster Town.
We're gonna go to Gangster Town. We're gonna
There's not
talk to
Gangster
the
Town.
child
You
gangster.
do have an idea of the general area that you want to be searching, and that's around this, major HoloNet broadcast center.
Okay.
Yeah, so I believe the overall plan was to try and find out about disappearances and try and see if anyone saw anyone fleeing the exploded building.
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
So why don't we start with that?
All right. Let's do it.
Take us away, Talbane.
He goes ahead and drives the party to the general area to be searched. He's going to be staying back because he's older and more conspicuous than you two are, though not necessarily the war droid.
Yes. Hey, the war droid in a
conspicuous
concealing robe.
a coat.
Yeah, far less conspicuous.
God.
So, yeah.
Okay, but what are you chillins gonna do?
We're gonna search for other chillins. Where do kids hang out in the slums? That's the real question we need to ask ourselves.
Well, you should also note here that these are not necessarily slums. These are relatively mid-range kind of shopping arcades with a little bit in the way of residential as well.
Okay, pulling from my knowledge of living in a middle class equivalent thing, where would kids likely hang out here?
You could find them. Well, actually, go ahead and make me the knowledge roll on that.
Okay, I'll roll knowledge. Being a child.
Being very serious, you could use pop culture here.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 32.
Imagine Richie Rich walk up to them playing a baseball game and they're like, put
Alright, it's
10 $10,000 in there.
Okay. What is Demi's take on this going to be?
Demi isn't going to draw on any prior knowledge. He's just going to start walking around and looking.
Okay.
His eyes peeled for kids. More active.
So, Hall,
Mm-hmm.
you grew up in a place somewhat different than this. Your hometown, or home planet rather, was deeply invested in the manufacturing of Star Destroyers and has a rather different class system than the galaxy at large. So, the majority of what you know from the HoloNet. And you know that there's always some kid hangout that is generally around some, let's say, eccentric older person who acts more like a kid anyway, that all the important kids will gravitate to.
Okay, so I'll look for the... Okay, so I'm going to look for the dark-skinned boy with white hair that owns... that hangs out at a internet cafe with his dwarf 10-year-old friend and his tall redhead psychopath.
So I was thinking you'd find Grand Moff Warbucks, but, that also works.
Heavy quotation mark around his red-headed psychopath friend.
That's true. That's true. His no. You're not putting quotation marks around his. We're putting quotation marks around friend for both of them.
Anyway, either way, are the kids going in different directions, or are they searching out these things, or is Demi wandering in the same direction?
That's the reason why I asked at the same time. Demi has just started walking off. Hall was thinking. Yeah. Hall has come to an answer. Demi is about 50 feet away.
Yeah, when Demi starts walking off, God, I literally cannot remember any names, not even my own character. Rosie, starts following him, not wanting to let him just wander off completely on his own. But as she realizes that Hall is not following, she starts kind of getting confused and slowing down. So she's about halfway between the two of them now, rapidly looking back and forth between them.
I'm gonna look for greasers.
Okay.
And then you say, "Oh, there's no greasers," and I go, "This is a sci-fi setting made in the 70s. There are greasers."
I said no such thing, especially when the man responsible for it initially made American Graffiti. There are absolutely greasers.
Yeah, this is George Martin, because the man loves greasers.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to start looking around for a group of people who are into motorsports, you could certainly do so. Though those would be a little bit older than your age range.
That's fine. That's fine. I can handle it. I can be a cool
Okay, so
kid.
are you just going to go off and search for them?
Yes.
Rosie, the two Jedi children are walking off in separate directions.
No. I'm going to start by Demi, hold up, wait, don't go.
What is it, Rosie? What's the matter?
Hall is running off in that direction. We can't leave her behind. We need to stick together. It's very important that we all stick together.
Of course she'd run off.
Demi, as you look back at Rosie, you notice that Hall has just turned a corner.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me make a quick roll, because I'm out of character. I'm assuming Talbane is probably watching us and
Talbane, is essentially standing by in a hover car in case, you need to call in cavalry.
Yeah, but out of character, I'm imagining he's also watching us and evaluating our performance, almost.
You could maybe assume that.
So I'm going to roll a quick, knowledge as a smarts check to see if Demi would be onto this, as a young little boy that he is.
The young little kiddo.
Is an 8 good?
The Prince of Darkness.
An 8. Demi would assume this.
Okay.
Good.
We should not let her escape. She will cause problems, and then it would be very bad.
Says the robot that destroyed
wiping
everything.
a little innocent blood off her chassis.
Wiping some child blood off of her chassis.
No, not child blood, old lady blood.
I guess it's up to me to look after you two then. All right, let's go. Quick. quick,
Oh,
and then
good. Okay.
Demi starts to
Stamp,
run
stamp,
around the
stamp,
corner.
Stamp.
She's not there.
Oh no, this is not good. Very not good. Very not good.
She's probably just invisible.
I
Well,
forgot.
tell you what. Hull, did you decide to go invisible, or are you just continuing your search?
Oh man. Oh
And
man,
actually,
the
just
choices.
go ahead and PM that to me. Whichever one it is.
Choices, the choices.
Yeah, as you're making that decision, Rosie is just starting to freak out a little bit. Oh, this is very not good. We need to make sure that, Little Hall is protected. Demi, do you have some Jedi way of tracking your friend?
That's just what I was thinking of doing. And then he places his fingers to his temples, and I'm going to roll a sense.
Okay, 1d plus 1.
Yeah.
Joke's on you. Joke's on you. You feel the deep wound in the No.
Yeah.
5.
5. Boy, there's a lot of people around.
How about the robot does the same?
I will use the senses of the Force. I have no Force ability.
404, force not found.
Yes.
Cannot run. Force.exe has stopped working. Good stuff.
Damn it. God. No, what? No. She's the one that walked off. This is perfect. This is exactly what I needed. This will get me. This will. You and me, Rosie, will get this done before she does. We have to be quick. And when we get it done, then. It was her who chose to walk off, not me. They can't blame me for this. And then he's gonna. I don't know, just run off in a different direction.
Yeah, like Rosie hesitates, but then it's like, oh hell, I have one child left. Okay, stamps after.
Okay, I have a 50%. It's 50% of the children. Okay, so 50 is a failing grade, but if we succeed, it might be just above D.
Then it's significantly worse. So better stick with the 1.
Should I roll like a search or an investigation roll to have like
Definitely roll an investigation.
investigation? Let me just try to put it.
So that'd be a 3.
3D plus 1. Yep. 9 with a 1 on the special die.
Okay, excellent. So we will get to that shortly. However, Belial.
Yeah.
Hull, you have been continuing your search.
Yes.
Tell me, why don't you go ahead and make me a investigation roll?
Alright, cool. What is that under?
3D.
Yeah, but what attribute?
Oh, perception.
Oh, shnikes, look at that. I don't have anything in that skill, but that's fine. Oh, I rolled pretty poorly. At least I didn't get a 1 on the wild die, though.
That's
I got 2 on the wild die instead.
That's good enough to avoid it.
That's a 6.
6 altogether.
6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have been assuming that because you're looking for people who are into, vehicle customization, that you should go towards the sound of engines. What you probably didn't go ahead and think of at the time that you started going out listening for the best sounding engines is that there are a number of air lanes that crisscross this part of town, and you've been all turned around by trying to follow big and loud sounding engines.
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea where you are, and you are down a back alley.
Sounds great. Oh boy. Oh boy.
See,
Okay.
Talbane said that Demi would be the one to get killed if he went off on his own, but it was
You
Hall who
say
went off
that.
on her own.
Okay, is there an oil rag nearby?
What,
As
just
gross
like
as
a
this
rag
is
with
gonna
oil
be.
in it?
Yes, as gross as this is going to be, I'm going to grab it, and then I'm going to put it on my hands, and then I'm going to put it through my hair, and grab, like, whatever, a comb or something, and comb it back, and then I'm going to walk while snapping down the alleyway.
Okay,
This sounds stupid, I know. But if I know movies, it's going to work. It's not
God.
gonna work.
okay, tell you what.
The
Roll perception again. This would be an untrained to the skies check.
Oh god, I don't have disguise.
I know you don't.
Oh god. Oh, okay. That's an 8.
An 8. Okay. So you take an oily rag. Oh god. From the ground in a back alley. Coat your hands liberally in it, and then run them through your hair,
Yeah.
trying to go ahead and slick it back.
Yes.
You do this. Your
Uh-huh.
hair is now slicked back. It's also quite a bit darker than it used to be, and boy, it smells. But as you try and go ahead and snap your fingers as you walk through the alley, you keep on being unable to, as your now well-lubricated fingers just slide past each other.
Oh, that's awesome.
You should roll
That's
on
awesome.
you should roll a disguise, and if you crit fail, accidentally cover yourself in blackface.
I'm already black, so it doesn't matter.
But
I
like,
mean, it's not great, but
let's curb the conversation about blackface.
let's not talk about blackface. Yeah.
Yes, please.
It's,
Anyway,
it's
so
not- oh.
Hall is currently trying to enact her plan, but with the issue of not being able to snap whatsoever.
God.
Can I make a weird snap noise with my mouth instead?
Okay, Hall, you, upon being unable to snap with your fingers, you start clicking your tongue in your mouth,
Yeah.
walking down a back alley.
Fucking in the back
That's a
alley with
teenage
greased
child.
back hair.
God. I'm just imagining you as like Peter Parker from Spider-Man 3, just doing the whole like yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Without
your
any
hands are also
music.
filthy
Yeah.
with grease.
Yeah.
That's fine. Someone's gonna come up and be like, "Hey, poor kid," and I'll be like, "Okay."
What's up, fatty? Fatty no parents.
Wait, I didn't know we were talking about Demi.
Speaking of Demi and his watchful metal
Feel bad at
companion,
your parent. Yeah.
Demi, you had gone ahead and run off because it wasn't your fault that Hall went ahead and ran off on her own, right?
hmm it's not my fault she disappeared. I went back to look for her.
Uh-huh. And you went searching for what specifically was your investigation for?
Looking for children.
For children.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
like, I don't know, people I could talk to that could help.
Out of the corner of your eye, you hear a giggle, and and you think you see a little girl in a dress run down an alleyway.
Fuck, it's all.
For
Yeah,
the record,
follow-
Rosie, you see none of this.
Yeah. Rose is just slowly like swiveling back and forth as she moves, like hoping against hope she'll see Hall.
Brown hair. Brown hair.
When Demi sees
Brown
this, he
hair.
Rosie, quick, we gotta follow her. And
But-
then runs down the alleyway after the girl.
Of course, Hall. I'm following.
Demi.
Good job.
You get there one day, Duhad.
Yeah.
You'll get there.
I'm starting to think
April's
that this is
dreams.
actually just a programming glitch for Rosie.
Could be. Yeah. Yes.
I
yes,
think
Demi.
this is a programming glitch for April.
Yeah, I think my brain's
That would be
finally
the
starting.
Doylist. I'm looking for a Watsonian here.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm you know, I go stamping after. Like, oh, okay, Demi, I'm coming.
Okay,
Yeah,
Demi,
yeah.
when you get into the alleyway, there is no one there,
Mm-hmm.
and your droid is following up behind you.
I look up, down, around, everywhere. Try to spot, like, I don't know, a grate she might have crawled through, or if she jumped a wall or something.
Okay, go ahead and make me a search roll.
Yep. I actually am better at searching than I am at investigating. Fuck me.
My audience says.
13 with the 1 on the special die.
Okay. There's a couple of ways that she might have gone. There appear to be what seem to be fire escapes that line this alley. A couple of them are actually down. Some of them are up, so a person can't access them. But some appear to have rusted permanently down. There's also a number of, almost looks like loading docks that just kind of go down into a lower level, along with some different, some different staircases that go down to under levels. Any one of those doors she might have been able to slip through. You don't see much in the way of grates that she could have gotten over, and unless she's much more spry than you think, she probably isn't going to be getting over any of the fences here.
Joke's on you, she did. Got over the fence.
I don't like this, Demi. This is very alarming.
So there was a fire grate? Like a fire escape that she could have
There's
climbed?
two fire escapes that actually have either been locked down in the open position or have been rusted into it.
Uh-huh. I suppose higher ground wouldn't hurt either. Even if she didn't go up there, I could still spot her from up there. So I'll climb up the fire escape.
Okay. Okay, you head up the fire escape. It's, really more designed for going down than going up, but you're a spry little kid. Shouldn't be much of an issue. Your war droid will not be able to follow you up it without bending, twisting it into complete.
Good point.
Yeah, like Rosie puts one hand on it, tugs on it slightly, sees one of the bars bending already, and then just like puts her hands to her side and starts slowly like as like the jetpack it takes off and she starts slowly following Demi like
Make me a roll for your jetpack piloting there.
All right. Nope, hold on. That was there we go. Oh, okay, excellent. I actually did it right this time, hopefully. 16.
16. Okay, yeah.
Oh, sorry,
that'll
it's 18 because plus 2.
Yeah, that'll definitely be good enough. You, drawing on your previous calibrations after going ahead and not knowing what the hell you were doing before, are able to properly throttle the jetpack. However, it is quite loud, and anyone is going to hear this.
Yeah, I'm imagining
this
is like essentially like the imagery I want to invoke here is less like cool like Iron Man flying up in the air and more like the fucking like NASA rocket like taking off. Like she stands perfectly still, then suddenly just fire billows out all around her.
Like smoke and fire is coming out from under your robe / coat.
This has made me realize that I probably should have been cooling after the little girl, but
might have wanted to. But yes,
It's
there,
right
Demi, you can now hear nothing but a jetpack going off.
Switch it off!
What?
Also, Rosie is now at your level.
Yes. What was that, Demi? Fuck me, god damn it, Demi. Demi?
Does Rosie actually say that?
No.
Yes, she does.
Yes.
Right. Which is, what's that hall?
You got it wrong again.
You said hall again.
Oh, sorry, Demi. What was that, Demi?
Demi makes the universal hand sign for off.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to go down or up first? I can meet
point
you
down.
on the roof. Okay. Hits the button and slowly starts descending again. Just no less loudly. Just starts like going down.
Okay. Yeah, you land. Your coat is now smoldering somewhat.
Yeah.
That's a danger. I should take that off of you.
I am a fire hazard.
Yes,
I should
you
note,
are,
by the
Rose.
way, that this coat is at the very least fire resistant. But it's not fireproof by any means.
Yeah. Don't not worry. It's inflammable.
Flammable and inflammable. What's the difference?
Oh, but yeah.
You
yeah.
search down there, Rosie. We'll meet back here in a minute. I'll try and get a better view from up.
Wait. Please do not go too far.
I won't. I'll be right here.
Okay. Oh, I have a very
Look
bad
for a little
feeling
girl
about
in
this.
a red dress. Was it a red
White dress.
White dress.
Okay, I'll see what I can see. Walks over and tips over a trash can. No?
You know, Hall, the one that wears a white dress.
Well, we're looking for someone else at this point. But yeah, definitely like
I
also
know.
want to try and find Hall in her red dress. And she's going to start by tipping over all these trash cans and seeing if there's anyone inside them.
Oh no. Okay, so while you do that, Demi, I assume that you're headed up towards the roof?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, Demi. It is I, Bounty Hunter Jim. I'm here to kill Jedi, and you're one of them. And he goes, "Bring it on!" Pulls out his stick. I could fight you with one hand tied behind my back, but I won't.
Daughter of like a
How did you know
famous-
about the HJ? Have you been reading my notes?
What?
Oh,
No.
No, when you get up to the roof, across its expanse, which is fairly wide, you see a flash of blonde hair go over the other side.
well, screw Rosie. Bye, Rosie.
You bastard!
This time he's going to use his force running abilities.
Okay, go for it.
And she's like, "Hey, wait up, wait up!"
Okay, do I hear him shouting, "Hey, wait up," and as he like runs away?
Tell you what, make me a perception roll.
Okay. That's gonna be a total of 8.
8. Okay.
I got a total of 8 as well.
Okay, on your use of the force for extra speed.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Go ahead and roll your. I believe we had that one based on strength. Go ahead and roll your strength to get after him.
Yeah, I also have running, so
Yeah, use that.
3 2 plus 2 11.
11. Okay, very good. You zip across the expanse of the rooftop. Barely even stepping on it more than a few times. You just go ahead and cross across. Kids nowhere to be seen. There is, however, another fire escape going down on the other side to another alley.
How far is the fall?
You just want to jump down?
Yeah.
It's about a 4 or 5 story building.
Maybe use the fire escape.
I have 1D in jumping / climbing
Wait,
because I didn't
hold on.
understand how the
Maybe
stats
you
work.
should-
I'm gonna fucking jump it. I'm gonna jump
No.
down.
No, but how far is it till the next building?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Is there like a gap that I could that you could potentially like jump to get to the next building and then... No, because she ducked down, didn't she? So yeah. She must have gone down.
Okay, so for your answers here, you could try and jump across to the next building. The alleys are not particularly wide, and especially if you used a force run-up, you might be able to make the jump.
Mm-hmm.
However, she did duck down over the edge, or at least it looked that way.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna like. What's the build? Is the building like brick? Would there be like things I could use in the side of the building as like
handholds?
Yeah.
It is not brick, but there are handholds.
Okay. Yeah. Like windows and stuff. Yeah. So what I want to do is I want to like
little protrusions, just like general utility mounts and things.
Yeah, I want to jump down, but I want to like grab on every, sort of like how you would rappel down a building.
Actually, on this, I should note to you that the alleyway is actually difficult to see from the rooftop because there appears to be quite a bit of laundry hanging from lines, or maybe they're flags. You really can't tell. But there's like a bunch of lines across this alleyway and stuff hanging from them, so it's difficult to see down to there. And doesn't appear to be much lighting.
By the way, did the 8 actually be enough to understand what was going on here? Or?
Oh, no, you had just tipped over a trash can and lost it in the clang.
Okay.
Are there any capes hanging from these? Anything that looks like it could be a good cape?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Is there anything that looks like it could be a good cape hanging from these lines?
There is a number of things that could potentially be used as a cape. As for a good cape, no, you don't see a good cape.
Okay. But is there anything like white, like a hero would wear, like a Valiant? Okay, I'm wasting too much time. I'm just gonna jump down. I'm just gonna jump down, and I'm gonna jump down.
Okay, go ahead and are you just gonna jump down and try and slow yourself?
I want to jump down and grab onto the wall, and then jump down a few more, a shorter,
Yeah.
Jump down a little bit, grab the wall,
it's
jump
like
down
Assassin's
a little bit, grab
Creed.
the wall.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Okay, go ahead and roll me jumping then. Jumping, climbing.
Can I try and enhance it with force? Would that?
You can try to, but you will not get the enhanced attribute for it.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I may as well try. I don't lose anything by trying, do I?
Not necessarily, not unless you got a crit fail.
Well, I didn't crit fail. In fact, I got a 6 on this one.
Oh, awesome.
On the special
you're
die.
Not gonna get
an 8 total, 6 on the special die, I mean.
Yeah, then re-roll an add.
That was also 6? Holy shit.
Continue.
And then 2.
Okay.
So 16.
16. All right, yeah, you're definitely going to get something for that. Go ahead and roll with plus 1d. So 5d plus 1.
5d plus 1. Okay. It's a total of 18.
18. Okay, yeah, you hop across, hop back, grab onto one of these lines that's hanging across there, and swing down to the floor of the alley, which is awfully squishy.
Oh no. Oh no!
So, while we're going ahead and leaving you there in some peril or such, we're going to go back over to Hull.
Yes! Mm-hmm.
So, Hull, Miss Greasy Hands.
Yeah.
Clicking your tongue as you walk down the alley.
Yeah.
There's a number of older children that are going ahead and kind of swirling around you there.
Hey, hey, trying to make her voice deeper to sound more adult-ish.
By the way, you do have your instrument on you, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
She does have her melee weapon. Yes, thank you for asking.
Okay. No one's responding to you. You can just kind of see people flitting back and forth across in between doorways and such.
Is it that they don't notice me, or like they just can't see me, or is it that they are, just aren't paying attention to me, or whatever?
Well, really couldn't say. You can try and roll a street smarts for that.
God, I have no streetwise, but that's fine.
Well, you don't have any points invested into it, but you do have it on your character sheet.
I know, right? Oh, that's a 1 on wild die. If only my wild dice were reversed, or my dice were reversed, because I rolled a 6 and then a 1, and then instead of the other way around. So that's a 7 total. Wait, no, that is an 8 total, but I do have a 1 on the wild die.
Okay. You're fairly certain that they're, yeah, you'd be able to get this. You can be fairly certain that they've heard you. They're just not speaking to you.
Can I whistle?
You can try. Well, there you go. Yes, you can whistle. So are you just going to whistle?
I want to whistle to get their attention.
Okay, like whistle kind of almost as
like,
a cat sort of thing.
Like, well, not quite that, but like put your fingers in your mouth. I can't do that. Have to whistle, but like whistle really loud. I personally can't do that kind of whistle.
Put your fingers in your mouth, but if you do, it will not go well.
Why?
Because you're covered in grease.
Nasty,
Can
nasty.
I rub it on? Okay, how about this? Can I rub the grease on my dress, and hopefully clean off my hands?
You can try.
And then do that whistle.
Okay, so are you going to dirty up your dress?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, you go ahead, you rub your hands on your dress, you put the fingers to your mouth, and oh god, that tastes terrible!
Blow anyway.
Yeah, no, like, this is one of those ones where the involuntarily gagging that you're going to get from the taste of this is just going to keep you unable to whistle. Actually, you might just, like, double over.
God damn it. Oh, do you know what? I'll blow into my instrument.
Well,
like, bad.
As you're doubled over, a shadow falls over you.
That sounds bad.
Having some troubles there, girlie?
Yeah. No, of course not. I have some questions for yous.
Are you going to look up to see the person?
Yes.
Okay. When you look up, their skin is white. And when I mean white, I mean like chalk white. They've got a thick shock of black hair, and their ears are almost slightly pointed. Their eyes are glittering black.
Fucking elves!
And he's smiling down at you. He looks to be 16, maybe 17.
Oh, so he's an adult.
Technically, yes.
16, in Star Wars, adult. Star Wars
16
adult.
is the age of majority. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 13, so...
Yeah.
While I'm not too much smaller, I'm, still fairly small compared to this.
Yeah. Dude is long and lanky and just looks like a beanpole.
Hi holds out hand to shake before making.
He takes
like
your hand and actually pulls you up to your feet.
Oh, nice. Hi.
I'm Batman.
What are you doing here? He starts walking with you, not letting go of your hand.
I'm looking for information.
About what?
About an explosion.
An explosion?
The building nearby.
Oh, that one. Yeah. I suppose that would be the only one that anyone cares about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Flashes back to the jetpack, like massive accident there. Hope he's not
That's in a
thinking
different
of
part of
this
town.
one. Oh, okay, good. Good, because that would have been a bad. Yeah. What's your name?
Oh, I'm Giselle.
Giselle?
Mm-hmm.
That name sounds.
Mm-hmm. And then here's where we go. I was gonna make a joke of oh, can I call you Jizz? No. Can I call you Zal?
Well, if you like.
Okay, Zal. My name's Hall.
Well, hello, Hall. And by the way,
Right.
he is just leading you further down the way that you were coming.
Oh. Oof. There's more kiddos down that way?
I don't know. Are you looking away from him?
Probably not. No.
Then you don't know. Actually, wait a second. You don't know.
About to get jumped by a bunch of motherfuckers. Oh, God.
Hey, come on, huh? Just a couple of guys. Just a couple of guys
Hey.
around here.
Just a couple
weird.
guys. Just a couple guys, huh?
You know, slam some saw, everybody.
Do you know anything about that?
I can't say I did. Just, suddenly, bunch of noise, big pillar of smoke, loud noise, and then suddenly the sea are all over the place.
Do you have you seen? Has anyone you know seen what could have happened? Before that.
What do you mean by that? How'd you get so dirty?
I don't ask.
Oh, but I already did. Come on, Hall, tell me. He goes ahead and uses his other hand to wipe a bit of the grease from the hand that he's holding and dots you on the forehead with it.
That's adorable. What the fuck? That's adorable. I was caught up in the explosion. That's technically not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were.
It sounds like you know more about it than anyone.
Yeah, but I need to know who was behind it. The
Behind
explosion.
I figured a boiler just exploded or something.
Yeah, but I just trying to figure out if anyone went to the building before that.
Well, it's a HoloNet center, isn't it? People go in there. Lucky people who get to be on the HoloNet.
Yeah, but someone suspicious like.
Suspicious? What's suspicious?
Like a shady person.
What do you mean shady?
Like
Someone like you.
Someone like you.
no, someone big and evil, or a
With
big
white skin and
a big mean
deep
scary
black
guy,
eyes.
and
Well, I mean, I know about Calbo, but I don't think he was in there.
wait, Calvo?
Yeah, big dude. Don't want to cross him.
Does she know who Calvo is? I don't.
No idea who this Calbo dude is.
Oh,
What, do you want to
Does
talk?
he look familiar? Does this guy look familiar?
Nope. Does not look familiar to you in the slightest.
Okay. Says zombie goes, oh, I totally know. No, but where are you leading me? I'm gonna glance forward and.
We're just walking, aren't we?
I'm gonna glance forward and.
Just walking down the alleyway, same way that you were going.
Interesting. So, are you alone, or do you have friends?
Oh, I got friends all over these streets.
Cool. Would they know anyone that would know about what could have happened?
I don't know. I mean, mostly we've just been trying to stay away from that area. It's crawling with the Sia.
The Sia is the police? Is that...
Do you ask that in character, or is that a...
out of character, because I'm not sure if she would know or not, because I don't know.
If it is a reference to the police, it is world-specific, and or sector potentially specific, and you don't know it.
Can I make the assumption that it's police based on context?
You could, given that you are asking this question, you can certainly make that assumption.
Yeah, I'll make the assumption. I'll assume. Watch it be wrong. It's actually a rival king. No.
It's 100% wrong. 100% wrong.
It's actually 120% wrong.
I'm not.
It's right, Balil. You play your character as you do.
Shut up! I'm gonna die, and you will. Okay, Mister, I'm gonna get bored by a slime monster. Yeah, I said it.
Womp womp.
Anyway.
No, he's getting hit by mold.
Oh, he's getting mold. Wait a minute.
Yeah, he just jumped onto a giant squishy patch of what is almost certainly the evil mold. Because he done fucked up.
You say that, but there's like slimy, gooey things all over the place.
There is, but he's been like tricked into following. Okay,
just continue with the scene. Just continue.
Okay. This is gonna be a mold monster. Ugh. But God, I don't know what to ask or how to ask. So, have you lived here your whole life?
As long as I can remember.
Oh, okay.
Real quick, we need the restroom.
Do you have any family?
Define family.
Siblings?
I got siblings, after a fashion.
Okay. What about parents?
You could say that.
Parents?
Yeah.
Oh, that must be nice.
They're a good substitute.
Good substitute?
This is really messed up. Oh,
He
God.
pokes you on the forehead again. Well, yeah.
What do you mean by substitute?
He, goes ahead and waves his hand in front of him. Do I really look like I got parents who care about me?
Oh.
I got
know.
I got like a dad, and he's got like a wife, and like a.
Okay.
He tells me things to do, and I do them for him, and he, rewards me, he praises me. That's just the way that things are around here. And No, so I don't share DNA with my brothers, but we're tight like brothers, so...
That's cool. Do you have one of those cool little switchbladey things? You know, moving with her hand as if it's like a stabbing motion.
I got 3.
Can you show me? Oh my gosh.
Sure. He goes ahead, pulls one out from the side near you, flips it open in front of your face, and whips it through your hair.
Oh.
Your hair does not fall away. Your hair is more neatly combed.
Oh, that's so cool.
I know, right?
That's one of the switchblade combs.
Yeah,
I just have this. I just have this slither horn.
Oh, do you
can't
play?
really play right now. Well, yeah, I only know one song though.
Only one
I
song?
was supposed. Yeah.
Huh.
I can play for you if you want.
He holds up the hand that he's still holding with these hands.
If they get cleaned off a bit.
Oh. Why don't we find some place that we can do that?
Awesome.
And you go further into the alleys. So,
Boy.
I think
So
we'll go
Hall
ahead
is never
and
found
pause
again.
this session there for now.
Yeah, I think
and
this is
we'll
a
pick up
good
next time.
quick break point. So see you guys in the next video. Bye.